Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. There's the whistle. Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gullit. Oh, that was vital. Short changes him with that pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. And the ball's gone astray. Gullit. Azar. Boca Juniors couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And somehow it stayed out. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Look at the space here. Little pass back.
That's good pressure.
Gullit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Eto'o. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gullit. That pass has been well intercepted. Eto'o. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Messi. Gullit. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Makalele spots it and intercepts. That's a fabulous... Great chance! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the finish! He's got a goal! Boca Juniors are all square.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser and we're all square. Hits one! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely weighted ball. Decent hit! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that is a little undercooked.
Really has the confidence and skill.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Livakovic deals with it effortlessly. There could be trouble here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And now he has two. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding
Hello,
on it,
everybody,
but
and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He is through here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Gullit running with the ball.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes. He was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he put it away? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Gullit. Figo. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, they can break here. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left. Gets his pass away. And that has been cleared. Gullit. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Eto'o.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Real chance! Oh, Red, nice interception. No way through there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. Araujo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eto'o, played out to the right. Some really good ball movement. Great chance! It's there! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Beckenbauer climbs up big. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rudiger to Thuram, played back into the centre. Kante did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's being shifted off it. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So once again, we're underway. And it's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
And the shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Conte has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Buffon punts it upfield. Beckenbauer. Serginho. Beckenbauer. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. And that is a little undercooked. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found the chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has left him in a heap.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Conte. And it's Gullit. Messi. Just about up to the hour now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. That could spell trouble. He's there to retrieve it. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Messi. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll happen.
Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number
And we have
13,
our very first corner.
Figo. Number 4, Fiore. Coming on the field, number 21, Eto'o. Number 27, Bayern. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bojan Krkic calmly anticipates. And here's Batistuta. Nice, there's the hit! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's
Bale! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And it's Bale. Bale tries a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, look,
10,
they know they've got a height advantage,
Serginho.
and it's time for them to use it.
Number 17, Conte. Number 11, Adams. Coming on the field, number 22, Danielson. Number 19, Costa
You
Curta.
wonder if
Number
that's it
5,
now, but there may be
Daniel
one
Van
more
Buyten.
opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Buyten gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bullet. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Shevchenko really...
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. We have already started here. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that was vital.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Thuram gets a foot in here. Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Played back in. It is early, but the game hasn't yet started. Decent hit! Goal! Ajax!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi. Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. Ajax get themselves into the lead. Xavi Alonso couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shapes to shoot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It's Van Basten! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's intervened well there. Thuram. Conte. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho! Oh, what has happened here? And it's pulled a mighty effort! This time, surely! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Lahm.
2 added minutes have been
This looks
indicated.
sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Messi stood his ground strongly. And it's Conte. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Eto'o. It's a great ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Corner given. Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Has a goal! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it.
He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space.
And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Driving on and making good progress. And he's surging through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Eto'o. Xabi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 5, Van Basten. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 9,
Nice interception, well timed.
Number 17,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 20, Francesco Totti. Substitutions
And
taking
here's
place.
Shevchenko. Oh, well played. Deco. Now it's Totti. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Shevchenko. That's a look and plays it forward. Gullit. Mbappe. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe. Deco. Vieira. And that could set him on his way. Haaland gets through and can he put it away? They are rampant. And surely that settles it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a goal.
And a header! Oh, extraordinary.
Ajax were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way. It's one!